Welcome to Apex Philosophy, the perfect place to find motivation. Be sure to subscribe and listen every day so you can become your best self. Please like and share the video to help inspire others. 10 brutal truths that everyone needs to hear. Not everyone is ready to face the truth. You can call it a hard pill. You can call it the naked truth. Or you can just see it as it is. The truth about life. There are some days wherein we need to swallow it. It's best to know and accept these hard truths as early as possible. 1. Your obsession with finding happiness is what prevents its attainment. The desire for a more positive experience is itself a negative experience. And paradoxically, the acceptance of one's negative experience is itself a positive experience. Mark Manson. You cannot find happiness in the future. Feelings come from within you. Everyone has the capacity to be happy. The key is to allow yourself to be happy now. Happiness is always present in your life. It's just a matter of connecting to it and allowing it to flow through you. Stop holding yourself back. Stop saying, "I'll be happy when," fill in the blank. I'll be happy when I get that job. I'll be happy when I get that house. I'll be happy when I get married. Ironically, when you get there, you probably won't be happy because you have spent all of your life stopping yourself from being happy. So when you get there, you won't know how to allow yourself to be happy. Learn to allow happiness now. Learn to be grateful for what you have. Enjoy the journey. Learn to enjoy all the good and bad moments, and you will be happy now and in the future. 2. Investing in yourself isn't selfish. It's the most worthwhile thing you can do. Investing in yourself is the best thing you can do. It is not selfish. Improving yourself is the opposite of selfishness. Imagine for a moment your childhood. Do you remember trying to help your parents with chores? Do you remember how inept you were and how you were probably just adding to their workload? Now, think about how much help you are now. The only difference is how much you have improved. Think of it this way. You have to put on your own oxygen mask before you can save the person sitting next to you. If you truly want to help society, your family, your friends, or loved ones, bettering yourself is critical. The more powerful you become, the more people you can help. Investing your time into your self-development is the most productive thing you can do. Because the more you invest, the more you get out of it. If you invested all of your time and money into video games, you would not be able to serve yourself or others any better. If you invested all your time and effort into luxuries, they could be destroyed or stolen. If you invest all of your time and energy into a friend, he could move away. The only thing you can keep in your life is yourself. You are the only investment you are guaranteed to get returns from. 3. You can't make everyone happy. And if you try, you'll lose yourself. Not everyone is happy with you. and you can't force them to be. Stop trying to please and start respecting your values, principles, and autonomy. Not everyone has your best interests in mind. Everyone wants what is best for themselves. And some people try to get their needs met through others. Some people please. Others use guilt, shame, and insults to try to get you to meet their needs. You can't sacrifice your own happiness for the sake of others. You have to set boundaries with the people in your life. And unfortunately, this is going to piss some people off. It is impossible to keep everyone happy. So stop trying. To find happiness, you must also leave some for yourself. I always remember my mum telling me to fill my own cup before trying to fill others. We must always leave some love and happiness to ourselves, not because we are selfish, but because it allows us to see through what isn't real. When we are genuinely happy, we know what love looks like, and therefore we can set healthy boundaries. So, focus on yourself, meet your own needs, and do right by others. Politely tell people no, or reduce your exposure to those who show negativity towards you. And again, you just can't make everyone happy, and that's completely okay. 4. You're going to die, and you have no idea when. Dying is part of life. It's only natural that one day we will eventually die. But sometimes not all people can easily accept it. You are not invincible, so stop pretending that you're invincible. Acknowledge the fact of your own mortality, and then start structuring your life in a more meaningful way. This is a fair warning to those that are cutting their life short through vices. It's great to feel pleasure by drinking alcohol or smoking, but it's just another way you are killing yourself. You must start living your life. You only have a limited amount of time. You need to prioritize your time on the things that truly matter. Spend quality time with loved ones. Develop relationships with those you care about. Forgive those you need to forgive. Learn that hobby you've been meaning to do for years. Stop delaying. Stop procrastinating. Avoid the distractions and take back your life and live it on your terms. 5. Your achievements and successes won't matter on your deathbed. You can't take wealth to the grave. You can't take your achievements to the grave. All of the people will mourn your death, but only a few will remember you as a person. When your time has come to transition from this reality, you won't be thinking about that raise. You'll be thinking about the relationships you've made. So, start acting accordingly. Know what is important and prioritize. We only have so little time on this earth, and we can't waste it on unessential things. Death is the most neutral thing there is. Whether you're rich or poor, happy or not, old or young, death will come knocking at your door someday. 6. Nobody cares how difficult your life is, and you are the author of your life story. Nobody cares about your life. It's not because they are cruel or rude. Maybe strangers are indifferent to you. However, Your friends, families, and lover are probably too busy thinking or living in their own world. They are not conscious of your experiences. I remember this video discussing the cause of divorce for some couples. The women were the planner types. They would plan what's for dinner. They would plan how they were going to take the kids to school, etc. And all of this gets overlooked because it's happening inside their own head. Sadly, husbands are not mind readers, which makes these internal actions or efforts for the family go unappreciated. And sometimes this is why it leads to divorce. Women need to try to look for other ways to be appreciated. But on that same note, everyone should stop looking for people to give them sympathy and start creating the life story they want to read. I know, this is easier said than done, but it's the only way we can go through this life. Of course, it's your choice whether you want to leave a relationship or work things out. The point is here that there's no one else in this whole world that could help you but you. You do you, and stop relying on others to save you, appreciate you, guide you, praise you, or approve of you. 7. Donating money does less than donating time. Giving your time is a way to change your perception and create a memory for yourself and others that will last forever. As I previously mentioned, only a few people will remember you when you die. So, why not make something positive that they will remember you for? If you donate your time by meeting the other souls in this world, you will get to view life in a different light. For example, for a poor person, a $10 dinner would be the best thing for Christmas. But if you top that by eating together with them and getting them to talk about their experiences in life, it makes them feel heard and thus appreciated. I think we should also emphasise the word donate. We are donating time because we have limited time. If we would just donate money, the experience would be different. We would miss out on it. Imagine if we just tell others to cook food and donate it to children in the streets. Although this is a great way to share your blessings, you don't really get to the core of it. You only get the shallow part of the experience. So, take an extra step and take the time to make time. 8. Time is your most valuable asset. You need to prioritise how you spend it. Time is something we are all gifted with. Some are shorter than others. However, some shorten it because they are wasting it on different things. For example, instead of spending it on growth, some young adults spend all their time partying and drinking. Of course, there's nothing wrong if you do it occasionally, but some are lost in peer pressure. Always remember that you have the power and responsibility to decide what you do with the time you have. So, choose wisely. I think the pandemic helped most of us realise this. With quarantine and isolation, we had more time to ourselves. We had the time alone to think and ponder. Some have utilised this to be in tune with their own self. They went back to exercising and meditation. They got to develop different skills. They spent their time wisely to grow. Remove distractions from your life. Things like social media, TV shows, and video games are great escapes, but they steal your priceless time from you. Make sure you spend most of your time on your priorities. 9. Your material wealth won't make you a better or happier person. Wealth can only bring you nicer things. And granted, there is a short-term pleasure or joy you get when getting a shiny new thing. But luster wears off quickly, leaving you desiring the next. Learning to ignore this greedy desire is where happiness truly lies. Wealth is an amplifier. If you are a giving person, you will have more to give. If you are a greedy person, you will be ever greedier. Wealth does not make you better. It allows your true colours to come out. 10. Your talent means nothing without consistent effort and practice. Lastly, talent is meaningless if not applied or put into practice. We are all given talents or gifts to develop, but they won't help us or benefit the world if we do not put in the hard work to master them. Sadly, some of the most talented people in the world never move out from their parents' basement. You have a gift to share. Make sure you look within yourself, figure out what it is, and develop it. This talent is unique to you, and if developed properly, will be highly desired in the job market. The more you use this talent to help others, the more you will be financially rewarded. It is a win-win. The world needs your talent. It would be a shame to waste it. Remember, life is short. Do not spend it pleasing others. Don't waste it on distractions. Spend your time developing your talents and helping others. Prioritize your loved ones over chasing money. Don't wait until tomorrow. Learn to be happy now, and you will live a good life. Thank you for listening. Comment below which truth was the hardest to hear. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.